one last look at these sketchy Dutch stairs that narrowly almost took my life every morning here in Utrecht. Goodbye. And the couch where I took many naps. The dining table that I never ate at. The random counter where I ate pretty much all my meals and did my meetings and such. That's the bathroom, you don't need to see that. But anyway, this was home for a month. I'm going to miss it. Farewell. Fare thee well. Me looks pretty ridiculous right now. I've got this humongous bag on the front, another bag in the back. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna ride to town like this. Hopefully I don't die. Maybe I can be creative. Let's see what happens. Nobody likes wet butt. Riding the bike. Yay, dry butt. Ooh. Hopefully I don't die. This is gonna be sketchy. Super sketchy. Haven't died yet, so let's just keep going, shall we? Bought the bike for 115 euros a month ago, and I broke it. All kinds of broken. 2 broken spokes. The crank wasn't working still good, but I was able to sell it back for 27 euros, so not too bad. Way cheaper than renting, and yeah, and now it's raining again. Need to find shelter. Dang, it's starting to come down really bad. Oops, sucks to be you. Oh man. The rain, it falls sideways here. Look at my pants. Alright, made it to Amsterdam. I'm actually in the suburb outside of Amsterdam, about 5 minutes from the airport. Decided to take the train in from Utrecht. It's about an hour-long train ride, and I didn't want to run the risk of missing my flight tomorrow, because yeah, things happen, weather happens, all kinds of stuff. So tomorrow morning I just get to jump into the shuttle, 5-minute ride to the airport, and bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully I'll be home by Tuesday, that's the goal, Tuesday. Anywho, it's been super cool being here in Holland for the entire month of September. I've learned a lot, and I'm really excited to go home because I miss my family, and I miss my cars. That's stupid, isn't it? 3 things that I'm going to be taking home with me, some lessons learned, more than 3 things, but let's talk about 3 of them right now. The first one is slow down. That's my thing. I talk too fast. I do everything fast. I'm always rushing. I'm always filling my plate with a million things to do. And here in Holland, I was forced to slow down, and it was really cool. Every day, it was a 2.5-mile bike ride from home to StrongFit HQ, and then a 2.5-mile bike ride back home, sometimes with rain. And when it rained, you stopped and you hid for shelter, and you waited for the rain to die out, and then you continue on your merry way. It was really cool sometimes to follow the canals on the way to HQ. With canals and water, there's birds and other wildlife and other things to enjoy as you're riding along that canal, and it was just really cool to be able to see life in a slower pace and also be able to just appreciate nature and the surroundings and everything. It was very, very refreshing. I would go to class in the morning, we'd go work out, and I'd come back home and I would just sit on the couch and think about the stuff that I learned that day. That's not something I do back home. At home, I'm always go, 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 go. This time going home, I'm actually gonna try and be intentional about my time, slow down, and be more aware of what's going on. Because when you're just zipping through things really fast, you don't see stuff. And I've seen a lot this month. It's been really cool to slow down and to just take everything in at a slower pace. And yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing, I'm going to try to do less and more better. Maybe even get better at grammar. But like I was saying earlier, is kind of like going too fast through everything. I tend to do way too much. And 2019 has been one of those years where I've started paring down the things I've been doing. I've been trying to narrow my focus. But I think there's still room for improvement. There's still certain things that I'm holding on to that are not my best use of time, and I could do better. I mean, sometimes just sitting and staring at the wall has been so good because I've learned a lot about myself and I've learned a lot about the things that matter, that really matter. And on top of that, it's been really fun watching this last couple of weeks. I think it's affected the people that I'm coaching too, because I coach about 120 coaches or so worldwide, and we've been doing all kinds of little experiments, and the last couple of weeks have been super fun, and people are really jumping in and getting excited about that stuff. And I think that environment that we have now has been directly affected by the fact that I've slowed down and I'm doing less. And so, do less, more better. The third thing, you don't know what you don't know. And there are a lot of things that are out there that you don't even know anything about, that you didn't even know that there was anything to know about them. And I've always lived my life this way. I just kind of take life as it comes. I roll with the punches and I adapt. And if you're watching this, if you've gotten this far, I would highly encourage you to take stock in the objectives and the goals that you set for yourself. And be willing for those goals and objectives to not happen. Sometimes you focus so hard on an objective that you get blinded to what else could be out there. I would encourage you to just keep learning, be open-minded to different ideas, to different thoughts, to different perspectives. Willing to explore, willing to go on adventures, willing to try different things, to try things you've never tried before. Because if you're open to things, you might just find that the thing that you have been chasing for so long was never meant for you and was never the best for you. All right, so 3 things. Number 1, slow down. Slow down. You miss way too many opportunities. You miss too many things. Sometimes you completely miss out on the point of a certain situation. Or sometimes there's things that you're learning and you don't quite get the depth of it because you just rush on to the next thing. I work with a lot of CrossFit athletes and they're always hungry to do the next skill, but many of them never actually master the steps that precede that, and then they wonder why they don't make progress. So when you're learning, make sure that you actually master the thing and then move on. Don't be in such a rush to get to the most complex thing. And sometimes when we're in a challenging situation, we might be in a rush to get out of that situation, but sometimes the time and the struggle is necessary. Because that time in the struggle, that time under tension is where we get better, where we get stronger. If you allow it to let you be stronger. If you let it make you bitter and just collapse and implode, then you're not going to learn anything from it. But if you look at the situation as, okay, this was meant to make me stronger, and you go through it, not just endure it, you're going to learn a whole lot more, you're going to grow a whole lot more. Secondly, less is more. More is not always more. Less is more sometimes. And do less, more better. And finally, I feel like I keep being this like a dead horse, but be open to new ideas. Continually learn, keep growing, never be complacent. Try things you've never done before. Walk a different direction going home and discover what's around you. You never really know if something is the right option for you unless you've explored all the options. A lot of stuff here in this video, I don't even know if any of it's at all cohesive, but that's just me brain dumping the last 4 weeks here in Holland. I'm super grateful that I was able to do this. I'm super grateful for the coaches that I coach because they're the reason I'm here. In more ways than one, I'm here because I want to learn so that I can pour into them, and I'm also here because they've supported me over the years and have allowed me to continue learning so that I can bring them new stuff. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go watch some YouTube now. Just kind of relax before my flight, and then yeah, I'll see you guys at home soon. Bye.